for some stock ideas for tomorrow morning. For that, let's start with Gargi.
Hi Nikunj, look at an ONGC, some buying expected in that counter. In fact, our talks with a couple of brokerages, few analysts suggest that there could be follow-up buying coming in ONGC. It has not really participated in the rally that we've seen post-reforms being announced. If you look at a month-to-date basis returns for ONGC, just 4% increase coming in there. However, if you compare it with the Nifty, about 7.5% increase. So on a comparative basis too, we've seen a bit of an underperformance coming in. Probably that's the only reason we'll see some buying expected. Some funds also looking to buy ONGC. It hasn't really performed. Also valuation-wise, it looks good at these levels.
Ashwini, give me a stock which you would advise traders they should buy on every drop, and one stock they should, sell on every pop.
Yeah, I don't think it's a great idea once a bull market is declared to be selling stocks. But to buy, I think you could buy Kotak Mahindra with a stop about 629. Look for targets of 655. In terms of profit booking, you can get out of your OMCs and defensive stocks and take that money over to some of the rate sensitives and aggressive stocks.
Varun, what are your classic long-term ideas? Which are the stocks you would like to buy and hold for long haul?
I think the private sector banks, especially in the large cap space, look extremely good. They have clean balance sheets, very good credit growth and asset growth of 15 to 20% on a CAGR basis. I think we are looking at most of these banks are very well capitalized, so there are no immediate capital raising plans as such. So tier 1 private sector banking space, even some of the mid-tier private sector banking names look extremely attractive. I think some of the companies in the pharma space, several companies which are geared towards the CRAM story in US look extremely attractive from a long-term point of view. And I think especially some of the auto companies, especially in the tractor space, agri space, and some companies in the CV space look extremely attractive. So I think I would, from a portfolio point of view, I think I will build a core portfolio out of private sector banking, auto and pharma.
Ashwini, what are your thoughts on JSPL? Because if I look at the intraday graph for JSPL, it has hit a pattern where it is confusing both the bulls and the bears.
No, there's nothing confusing on the chart. If you look at JSPL, it had a first fall which kind of terminated around 400, 410. Then it rallied a bit and it fell further towards 320. Again it rallied to about 450, and now I'm looking for JSPL to hold on to 400 to 410, and that would be a good level to get back into JSPL. I believe whatever catastrophes you needed to happen to JSPL have happened, and now from here on declines, JSPL has become a buy. It's rallied 30% from the lows. So I think giving back say 8 to 10% from the highs won't be such a big deal, although I'm not sure even that would happen. So around 410, 420 are good levels to get back into Jindal Steel.
Gargi, 30 seconds, second idea, and then we wrap.
Well, Cipla could be the other one. Fund buying expected there, and we are expecting that there could be more buying in the defensive sectors. In the last week, we've not seen these sectors participating, mainly considering the kind of rally we were seeing. But going forward, we may expect some buying. 3.5% decline on this stock in the last 5 days.